Welcome to the Art of Compassing. My name is Dan Svek, and today we will take a look at what exactly compassion means and what the strange title Art of Compassing stands for. One quick side note before we get started. Maybe you notice that my English is a little strange. Well, that's because I try to say things in a way so that people joining us from all over the world can understand me better and so they can feel equally welcome. I learned the importance of this from traveling all over the world and also from being an English teacher here in Prague. Being an English teacher also showed me the magic of etymology. What is etymology, you ask? It's the study of word origins and how words evolve. It helps us understand the full meaning of words, and it will help us here today. And so that we better understand the importance of etymology, I'm going to quickly show you two examples of etymological magic. And if I'm a magician, what does every magician need? That's right, an assistant. And sometimes a rabbit. So please welcome to the stage, in the role of assistant and rabbit, Marek Hayek.
Marek.
Marek just gave me the word breakfast. We all know this word, and most of us eat breakfast every morning. But what does it actually mean? Well, I didn't know until I was about 36 years old. So, let's do some magic. Are you ready? And now we have two parts. Break means to make a pause or to interrupt. And fast means quickly. So, to interrupt quickly. Wait, that doesn't make much sense. Well, because fast also is a verb. It means to not eat for a longer period of time. Maybe many of you have heard of fasting diets. So, now it starts making sense, because during the night, we don't eat. We are fasting. And in the morning, when we wake up and we eat, we break our fast. Boom! And there you go. Magic number one. Let's take a look at the second word. It's a word that we hear a lot these days. Apocalypse. Apocalypse does not mean the end of the world, though. It comes from ancient Greek, and it's made of two parts. Kalyps means to cover, and apo is a prefix, a negating prefix, meaning the opposite of. So what is the opposite of to cover? To uncover. So it doesn't mean the end of the world, just an uncovering. And sometimes this uncovering can be so big, the information can be so new, that your life, your world, will never be the same after. A small example of such an apocalypse. Imagine that for many years you and your friends have been making fun of some rock band. For example, let's say Nickelback. You make fun of the lead singer Chad Kroeger's beard. You joke about how they sold out after their third album. And then one day, when you're visiting one of these friends, you notice hanging in a closet, which was accidentally left open, a concert t-shirt of Nickelback, which definitely can't be older than half a year. And suddenly, boom! Now this information might shatter your world, and maybe things will never be the same. But it's not the literal end of the world. It's not the end of all existence. Simply something has been uncovered that has given you a new view of the world, and then it's up to you to decide how your new world will look. So etymology shows us the true original meaning of words and often uncovers some deep wisdom. And that brings me to finally explaining to you this title, The Art of Compassing. You see, it's based off of one important word, compassion. And if we take a look at this word etymologically, you'll see that it's not just a word, but within it lies a guide for life. When we take this word that comes from Latin and separate it like this, we have the word calm, which means together, and passion, which means intense feelings of love, like, my passion is playing music, or he kissed her passionately. But what many people don't know, and I didn't know this until recently, is that passion also means suffering. What? Suffering and intense feelings of love? Those are complete opposites. But what connects these two is that they are both intense emotions. So calm, together, passion, intense emotion, sharing of intense emotions. But wait, watch this. We'll take it one step further. When we separate it like this, we see the word pass, which again from Latin means to go, or literally to pass, as in pass a test, or take a left after you pass the blue house, or hey, pass the ball. In each of these examples, a person or thing goes from one place to another and along the way has to cross a certain point. So the hidden wisdom of this amazing word compassion is to pass through intense emotion together. And so the art of compassing is about learning how to pass through intense emotions together. When parents help guide their children through some unknown fear, or when therapists help guide their clients from a point of not understanding their emotion to a point of understanding, or when crisis interventionists help guide somebody in a hard life situation to safety, these are all examples of passing through intense emotions together, using compassion, or as I like to say, by compassing. Now listen closely because this next part is really important. Compassion isn't just useful for going through hard situations with somebody. Compassion is equally about celebrating and connecting with people by sharing in what makes other people's hearts come alive. When our child is getting ready for bed, but then starts telling us the adventures she had that day. When our friend comes over and with sparks in her eyes starts telling us about her dreams. Or when our colleague wants to share with us the joy he has from the gift that he has prepared for his wife. These moments when we are fortunate enough to experience the gift of somebody coming to us with an open heart, and we are able to consciously and deeply enjoy it with them. This is probably the most powerful form of compassion there is. So that's it for today's video. I hope it was a pleasant apocalypse for you. Now, remember, we're just starting our journey together, so there's no need to jump into any compassionate rescue missions. But if you want, for now, you can try the more pleasant version of compassing. If you notice someone starting to share with you something from their heart, perhaps their dreams, their adventures, or maybe a favorite song, pause whatever you're doing and just listen and observe and enjoy the precious moment. I'm sure you will find out something new about that person and something new about yourselves. Thank you for being here with us today. My name is Dan Svek, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, if you enjoyed our video, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Hit like and share it with people that you care about. And we'll see you in the next video. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story.